For those of you who have been following the Alex Jones story versus the Sandy Hook parents, or if you haven't, we'll give you a quick TDLR. But for those of you who have, know that Jones has probably faced the ultimate karmic justice for doing what he did. And this is, of course, encouraging his fans and all this stuff to go after these people. And they have had some horrific stories of some of the stuff happen to them. And especially after losing a child, the last thing you would need is people like, Jones badgering these people, saying that they were just crisis actors, that the child never existed at all in the first place. But this is the type of stuff and conspiracy theory that Alex Jones propagated, and for years. And finally, these parents have got their long sought after justice. And of course, that comes pretty much in the complete and full bankruptcy of Alex Jones. When the order came down that Alex Jones had to pay out this, quite substantial sum of money, well, a lot of us were suspecting how much is he going to be able to pay back? What is going to end up happening? And the ultimate irony, of course, all this was that Jones was going to have to sell Infowars. This is the website and the name that he has traded under for years. Infowars and Alex Jones go together like, peanut butter and jelly. Though that's a weird Americanism there. But, that's what they had been doing, and they'd been trading under that for years. And then, of course, came the news that out of nowhere, The Onion, of all things, a satirical news website, think of it as like the online version of Private Eye, was going to buy Infowars. And we covered that, and their very, very funny announcement that they were going to sort of buy Infowars. And I still really do hope, even though there's been a bit of a hiccup, and that's what we're going to cover today, even though there's been a bit of a hiccup, I really still hope they buy it. Because I will tell you now, there will be no greater justice than The Onion to buy Infowars. So Alex Jones could never use that name or any of the trademarking again. But Infowars continues as almost like a satirical version website of itself. That would be supreme karmic justice. And I still hope that this is what happens and this is what, goes through. But we're going to go over what happened here, why a US judge has halted this takeover, and why still Alex Jones ultimately still looks like he is going to lose Infowars. So before we do get getting into this, please do remember to click on the like, the share button, and of course down below there are links to my Patreon page, the Buy Me Coffee link where you can buy me coffee, the YouTube thank you button, and of course, as always, thank you very much to all those people who do help and support the channel. So let's carry on into this, coming from The Guardian. The title of US Judge Halts Onion Takeover of Infowars in Alex Jones Bankruptcy. So a US bankruptcy judge has now stopped the parody news site The Onion from buying the conspiracy theorist Alex Jones Infowars website. This ruling, of course, that a bankruptcy auction did not result in the best possible bids. However, the judge, Christopher Lopez, on Tuesday rejected Jones's claims that the auction was plagued by collusion. So bear in mind, they are not doing this because of Jones's claims that, this is all colluded behind the scenes. They're trying to sort of stop him from doing this because he was trying to get another company that he owned to sort of buy Infowars. But that's a whole thing. Legal did a very, very good video on this whole thing. If you want to go watch that, go give that a watch. It goes very in depth into sort of what was going on and why this error sort of happened and why we're here today. However, Lopez said that the court-appointed bankruptcy trustee who ran the auction made a, quote, good faith error by quickly asking for final offers for the Infowars instead of encouraging more final back and forth bidding by The Onion and the auction competitor, the First American United Companies. This was affiliated with Alex Jones' supplement selling business, which was, of course, the runner-up. This should have been opened back up, and it should have been opened back up for everyone, Lopez said. It is clear that the trustee left the potential for a lot of money on the table. The Onion was, of course, named the winning bid for the Infowars back in November auction, where Jones, of course, declared bankruptcy in 2022 and was forced then to liquidate his assets to pay a £1.3 billion in legal judgment to the families of over 20 students and 6 staff members who were then fatally shot in the 2012 massacre at Sandy Hook Elementary School. However, the courts in Connecticut and Texas have ruled that Jones would defame the families by making repeated false claims about the mass shooting was staged. The Connecticut-based Sandy Hook families, who are Jones' now largest creditors, are again augmented, of course, by the Onion's bid, by agreed now to forego some of the repayment from the Infowars sale, so that other creditors could, of course, receive more money. Lopez said that neither of the two offers for Infowars were enough money given the scope of Jones's debts, but he told the trustee to work to resolve some of the disputes between the creditors before making a new attempt to sell Infowars. So potentially next year, this is when we're going to sort of see this stuff go through again, of course. And I hope, like I say, I really do hope the Onion does, because they, as we'll see in a moment, they have said, yeah, we are still planning to buy Infowars. And I really do hope that they do. However, Christopher Murray, the court-appointed appointee trustee, charged, of course, with selling Jones' assets, did testify on Tuesday that the auction was fair, and that the American First United Companies complained about the process only after learning that its bid was not chosen. The Onion has said that it does plan to relaunch the Infowars site in 2025 as a parody site filled with noticeably less hateful disinformation than before. So, again, I really do hope that the Onion sort of completes this, because it would be the ultimate fait accompli. And I'll tell you what, when that finally happens, we'll go on the Infowars website and we'll have a look at what's going on there. But it will be a joyous day where we can see that Alex Jones has lost this. And of course, he will cry tears. He's already cried tears plenty enough already. But again, I hope he loses Infowars for good. I hope the Onion buys it. Like I say, I hope they turn it into a parody site where they say a lot less hateful derision and a lot less disinformation. So that would be ultimate justice, quite frankly, as far as I'm concerned. So I do hope that that happens. So as always, thank you very much for watching. And of course, as always, we'll see you all next time. But please remember to click on the like and share button on your way out. And we'll see you all very soon.